So what we're very, very clear on is that none of these people had parents that existed in the world. They never took responsibility. As even when you're a child, you have to take responsibility for the things that are happening around you, no matter how much your parent supports you. That's called being human. It's called a journey of a life and a process to become an adult. You're just not given the right to be an adult. And you definitely don't get told yes every step of the way, which most of you have gotten everything that you've ever fucking wanted because you're spoiled, rotten pieces of shit. It's absolutely incredible when I go back to look at these pictures of myself of where I started with a good home life. A good home life. And what my fellow students in high school and my teachers and the world around me, what you all did to me. And I still had a fucking smile on my goddamn face, Gary V. I developed the best personality of any fucking person out there, and I was fucking horrifically fucking abused, even here. Me and my sister. And the only thing what you see here is a fat girl with a frizzy hair. While you parade Mona Van around in her, I can't believe I used to look like that, which isn't even a picture of her. Lies after lies after fucking lies after fucking lies after fucking lies. That really does look like me, doesn't it? Because it is me. This dress that I'm wearing here was a dress that I was dying to wear to some event, and it just so happened it was picture day. However, think about the youth in high school. The youth in high school and how the new youth look and how they act and behave and how Mona Van is abusing the shit out of these high school kids so that she and Gary V can parade around her big tits at a white party with Michael Rubin. This is what we used to look like, which was perfectly normal. But now look at them. They all look like Mona Vans. They all are rich bitches with weird ass parents where they are literally deteriorating society to be the weirdest kids we've ever seen in history who are nothing but autistic robots. To all create dead ass energy just like Mona Van and just like who Gary V has become. That's called becoming, just to let you know. You're becoming something that you weren't initially. So you've become an empty shell of a human being to go live in a void of nastiness that you think is happiness. Go hang out with your friendsgiving bitch ass losers, Gary V. You make me fucking sick. Literally worked my fucking ass off for my whole fucking life to make the Beta Club, hence the red around. See, not everybody wears shit like that when they graduate. You oftentimes just wear the coat. Clinton was the president during this year. And it does matter who's in politics as the president of the United States of America. Now imagine what the kids have gone through when it comes to Kamala Harris as our vice and Joe Biden as the president and in your fucking loser ass businesses. So when Gary Vee tells you it doesn't matter who the president is, I'm going to tell you it fucking matters. Because I'm going to show you what it was like to be in working with a president like Donald Trump. That's a Donald Trump presidency, you pieces of shit. So those of you who are capitalizing off of that 4-year era to then take advantage of what was educated to you, to where you took advantage of it in the Joe Biden era to show us who you really are in the form of what? Influencer. None of these little fuck ups did shit for anyone in the entire 4 years except for grow their tits, grow their money bag, and tell us about their feelings and their anxiety and their fucking agenda while doing it all for themselves. With expectation and with a bunch of coddling handholders where we literally had to watch a fucking Persian and a goddamn Russian travel the fucking globe while she brags about it on a regular fucking basis, where he says, well, I only really care what Mona Van thinks about me. While he then takes to a tea with V and brings on criminals all morning long of people from Pakistan or people from Saudi Arabia or nightmares who are living in California, where he tells them about American movies and the Middle Eastern dude is going, well, I don't know what the fuck that shit is. I'm just here for the fucking money and the fucking democracy so I can do whatever the fuck I want while being a terrorist, but he doesn't give himself the title of a terrorist, but he is a terrorist. And then none of you will stand up to that shit. None of you will say, you'll say, oh, just you be nice, be kind, calm it down. You know, you just shouldn't really care what people think. And then there they go again in their demonic fucking acts of violence called extremism, which they learned from Kamala Harris. The context of which you live on a global scale is your loser asses bragging about getting engaged with no love, no respect for each other, no laughing, no friendship, nothing of value, shallow, self-centered, surface level behavior, but look how hot and good it looks. Oh, to let everybody know they slept together and now that one's pregnant. And then they hold up the photograph of the fetus, who she of which has just said that she wants repro freedom. So she doesn't actually believe in carrying the kid. And then you're going to tell me that what Pookie did in her hard effort and work was carry a kid? Whoop-de-fucking-do. You ain't shit in the world. In the grand scheme of things, you are nothing but fucking garbage. Why are you garbage? It's because you are worthless. You ain't got nothing to say, nothing to talk about except showing off your diamond. How many times are you going to do this? I mean, literally, this is their platform, and you as a fucking audience and you as an industry are fueling that shit to cause anger of uncontrollable volumes, which we just saw today in fucking Chicago, where the mayor, Brandon Butthead, is literally operating with these motherfucking shallow fucks, and that is why you are going to turn red, Chicago, because they don't give a fuck about anything except for their own democracy. That is what Kamala Harris was speaking to. Their people are not Americans. Their people are migrants. That is what you need to understand. They do not care about law and order. They don't care about your businesses. They don't care about your feelings. They don't give a shit about you. And they definitely don't give a shit about the history of this fucking country. They're trying to make the worst of the worst, like Ben Crumb. Bring up Malcolm X, when he literally is a fucking criminal Muslim. He's a fucking Muslim. And that Ben Crumb ain't even a fucking American. Neither was Ahmaud Arbery. Listen to what I just said to you. Those are not your black Americans, folks. Those are Muslims. Muslims, folks. And that's why you were abused in the early centuries. And that is why we're in the predicament we are today, is because of people like Mona Van. Hakeem. His name is Hakeem. That is a Muslim name, just like Obama. That is a Muslim name, folks. So I don't know about your asses, but I'm fucking sick and tired of this shit.